our next comic. Here he comes to the stage, Mr. James Knowles. James Knowles, keep it going.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, everybody. So, in case you didn't already know, I am a liberal. I'm a liberal fella. I lean to the left. I'm not sure if anybody else out there falls under that same heading, but good for you guys. It's pretty nice, right? It feels good to be on the right side of history. That's a splendid thing. Most of the time we are. Liberals, I mean, we're not perfect. I mean, say what you will about people on the far right, but they let you say anything that you want. It just doesn't matter to them at all. It's totally fine. You can get away with anything. Not so with people on the left. Liberals are touchy, very, very touchy, hypersensitive about anything you say. They're a little bit too politically correct for my taste. It's like certain words like retard, for example. Retard is a word that you can't really say anymore. Like, if you want to say that word now, you have to deal with like an internet YouTube campaign endorsed by some crappy B-list celebrity who's out to just shame you and discourage you from ever saying that. But there was a time, I remember, growing up, you could say retard with impunity. You're totally free to just throw it around whenever you wanted to. If I was out playing with my friends, one of us did or said something really stupid, the rest of us could all just gather around and say, "What are you, a retard?" And it was great. It was a magical thing. It was beautiful. It was a bonding experience. It filled us with joy. Not because any of us had any true malice in our heart towards mentally challenged people. It was because our friend was a jackass and we wanted to let him know. That's it. Somewhere along the line that changed, though. One day there was a liberal fella, got out of bed, and he took a look around at the world. And he saw harsh injustices like genocide in Africa and massive income inequality and just horrible treatment of the poor. He looked at all that and he said, "That's way too difficult to do anything about. I don't want to touch that. What am I going to devote my whole life to this crap? There's no, I can't do that. I can make something up. I can do that. Sure. Okay, I need a cause. What will my cause be?" And then his neighbor heard him. He said, "Hey, shut up, retard!" He said, "That's it. That's what I'm going to do. That's my thing." That's right. So he ran outside and he found the first person with Down syndrome he could see on the street. He said, "You don't have to worry anymore. I'm going to protect you from that horrible word." And the guy with Down syndrome said, "What word?" He said, "Retard. That's awful. That bothers you." He said, "It does?" I said, "Yeah, but don't worry. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop all the horrible people from saying that terrible, naughty word." And he said, "Oh, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and keep living my life, but good luck with that, I guess." And that liberal guy had great luck with that. We can't do it anymore. It's nothing that we can't say it anymore. But what pisses me off about that is like this notion that we're doing it because we have to protect. It's good for retarded people. Like, we need to do this for them. When I have met a fair number of mentally challenged people in my life, and never have I heard any of them say, even once, "Oh boy, golly, you know what my biggest struggle in life is?" Sometimes people use that word retard inappropriately. I mean, don't get me wrong, fighting tooth and nail to read above the 4th grade level every day of my life, that is a bit of a pickle. But the retard thing, that's what gets my goat. And it makes me mad because, like, there's no way that you can see someone as your equal. You can't see someone as another person if you're just constantly consumed with the thought that you must cradle and protect them from the harsh, cruel world. Like, in my mind, having a mental illness kind of right out of the gate gives you a pretty deep understanding of just how cruel the world can be. I don't think they need any help understanding that life can suck for some people. They pretty much got that one to go. Maybe what they want would be to just, I don't know, be treated like anybody else. That is an idea. That could happen. But instead we have to walk up to them. And, oh, you sweet, precious little thing, look at you. Look what you did today. Good for you. I tied my shoes. I do that literally every day. What are you, a retard? So, yeah, but retard's not the only word that we gotta watch out for. The N-word is another word. And I'm not gonna say it, don't worry. I'm not gonna say it because it terrifies me. Just like it terrifies all of you. Because when I said that, there was a moment in each of your minds where you went, oh God, I hope he doesn't say it. If you were white, that's what you thought. If you were black, you thought, you better not say it. And I'm not going to for that reason. I'm not gonna touch that. I mean, there aren't even any black people here, but just, if they got word of it. I want anything to do with that. But I am of two minds about the N-word, because on the one hand, the whole first half, I don't think we should give any word too much credence or too much power in our society. I don't think that's healthy for anybody. But on the other hand, I also saw 12 Years a Slave. And that was a pretty fresh reminder that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And black people should pretty much be entitled to do anything they want. And it used to upset me that I was like, well, the N-word affects me, and I'm a good white person. I'm on the black people's side. Don't they realize that this is affecting me too? Don't they do that? All the better that it affects me. That's fantastic. With one word, they found something that makes every white person uncomfortable forever. It's beautiful in its simplicity. That's fantastic. I would love to find out that in secret, black people didn't even care about it. They were like, oh gosh, you see what they're doing with it? Oh God, we still got them going. They have no idea. And on our deathbed, as a white person, the last thing that happens to every single one of us, as we gasp in our last breath, out of the shadows steps a black guy to whisper in your ear, yeah, none of us really cared about that the whole time. And that's going to be my time. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Yeah.
One more time for James Knowles.